Yo, yeah, RX back with another stream. This time, fights are over, which means one thing. It is after party time, and that is what we're here to do. After party to UFC 323, the last pay-per-view ever, and it was a little weird, very weird card. Some good on it, some bad on it, some everything in between on it. I thought it was a perfectly fine card, and intriguing. Like, I've not really thought over the card yet. Obviously, it just ended like 45 minutes ago. But, yeah, I'm gotta get my voice back. I'm excited to go over it, look over it, really take it all in, get a good feel of what the card really was, and yeah, talk about it. Well, let's be honest, I'm gonna talk to myself about it for however long I stream because no one one watches any of my content. So whatever. I could let that piss me off tonight, but I'm in a good mood. I let that piss me off enough during the week. Whatever. Whatever, man. So it is what it is. RX always gets fucked over in the end, doesn't he? So whatever. So. But yeah, fights were definitely something tonight. And yeah, not really too much else to say there. Excited to talk about the COD, and we can go over everything that happened, shall we? Or, like I said, I'll go over everything that happened because, again, I'll obviously be the only one here because no one shows up to streams. You know I'm doing it. You know what's happening. But whatever. So, I'll rant about that some other time. I want to talk about some fights. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to talk. So I'm trying to think about, do I need a... Oh yeah, I gotta open that as well. Open this. And I think after I get this, I think that's everything we need. So now we can talk about some fights. So let's do just that, shall we? 323, the final pay-per-view ever. What the fuck happened? A lot. And I'm excited to go over it. So I'm ready to talk to myself about what happened on this card. So let's do just that. This is not a complete recap to what happened because obviously I do that in video form, which no one watches those either. But wishful thinking. Yeah, just look over what happened and talk about this card, which was in a lot to say the least. So let's do it. Not gonna waste time on these first two fights. I didn't during the week, and I don't after the fact. We began with Myron Santos versus Muhammad Naimov. It was a shitty fight between shitty fighters. The first two rounds happened. Really nothing happened. And then late in the beginning of the third, Myron knocked him out for 1-2 combo and got the win. Not really much to think. Naimov is shit. Myron Santos is still garbage, but Myron is a bit better. He's going to get fraud check sooner than later, which I cannot wait for. But sadly, that fraud checking was not tonight. It'll be soon when he fights anyone halfway decent. Muhammad Naimov is not bad, and this fight was crap. Next, shit fighters has a shit fight. Who would have thunk it? And then to the other easy fight to run through real quick. The easiest fight in a card to predict that went exactly as one-sided as you think it did. The second fight of the night, the lock of the night, Mansour Abdulmalik versus Antonio Trocoli. Yeah, Mansour ran through him in 69 seconds or whatever. Yeah, simple, crazy, I know. Yeah, or is there anything really to say? Um, Trocoli is awful. So, next, Trocoli had taken down some notable fees. What was there to say? Mansour, I still don't think is any big good, but he was a better fighter here because it'd almost be impossible not to be. So, yeah, simple. Next. Then we get to real fights on this card, beginning with the best fight on the card that should have got 5 of the night. It's a complete robbery that did. At least they get a performance bonus. As we got the best fight of the night and the maybe best short fight of the year. We had Ivo Borshevsky versus Ivo Aslan. This was fucking amazing. For as short as it was, this was phenomenal. Ivo just swung for about a minute and a half. Ivo got dropped, and Ivo got dropped, and Ivo got dropped, and Ivo got dropped, and finally Ivo got dropped, fully put out, and Ivo got to win. Not really a lot to say if you missed this fight, you didn't see it, whatever, go watch it. It's only 90 seconds and it's fucking phenomenal. Again, fight of the night, easily fight of the year contender. Amazing. Loved it. Great fight. Ivo looked good. Ivo went out on a high. Even if it was a loss, still the best fight of his career. Fun. What else can I really say? Very fun. Simple. Best fight of the night. Go watch it if you didn't see it. Simple. And then we had. Oh, I thought it was either going to be my best pick of the night or my worst pick of the night. So it was the latter. Yeah, and then the fourth fight of the night, and the fight that went exactly as the UFC planned it to. You know, I still think there's a world where it goes the right way, but I guess not here. We had Jalen Turner versus Edson Barboza. Yeah, Turner hurt him, and then Edson never was able to really get back in the fight. Hit him, cut him open real bad on the side of the head, and yeah, just kind of went after him after that. Finished him after like a minute of trying to, and yeah, it was weird, very weird. I'm not gonna say Jalen Turner is back. He beat up a 70-year-old Edson Barboza. It's kind of hard to be back after doing something that unimpressive, but I will say this is what should have happened. This is what was meant to happen. And good to see Jalen doing what's meant to happen. He didn't fucking shit the bed like he usually does. So good, but it's like I still don't trust Jalen. I still don't think he's gonna beat any top dude. I still think he's mentally weak, and I think he's going to fall apart again when he fights someone good. They gave him a 60-year-old Edson, who, again, I still think could beat him, but just wasn't the case here. So Edson needs to retire. No fucking doubt about that. It's more than time for him to fucking retire. Go do boxing, kickboxing, whatever the fuck you feel inclined to do. The UFC just has no fucking reason to keep him around and let him get beat up anymore. It's more than time to hang him up. And it sucks to say because Edson's obviously a legend, maybe the greatest fighter to never fight for a belt. But it's just time for him to retire. So speaking, go against the guy who just came out of retirement. I don't know. Jalen looked fine. Still, again, I still am very doubtful about his abilities against higher level competition, but I guess we'll see sooner than later. And Edson needs to retire, so I guess my worst pick, I would have, I guess, but Yeah, I still see a world where Edson could win this fight, so I'm not that upset. This is what was meant to happen, but I still see a world where it goes the other way, but we're not in that one, sadly, so time to retire Edson. And then speaking of retirement, what the fuck was this? I'm not even sure what to think of this fight. It was so not good. And we had in our featured prelim that did not go any way I said it would. I'll take the L there. My bad. We had in the featured early prelim Bruno Ferrera versus Martin Vittori. Great. Yeah, this was terrible. This fight was truly awful. Bruno couldn't really hurt Vittori. He was winning for the first 2 rounds. He did win this fight. Vittori was just on autopilot. That's just how Vittori's been these last couple fights. He's just been on autopilot. He's not there. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Wake up and fight. He finally does in the third a little bit. He wins round 3, but it's too little too late, and he loses a clear 29-28. It's like, dude, what the fuck? So, I don't know. Pathetic showing from Vittori. He's just mentally checked out at this point. You gotta cut him already. So, good, I guess, longer. Weird to think about saying that a few years ago, but it's time. He's done. Bruno, I still don't think Bruno Ferreira is any bit fucking good, but he got to win here. He's in the top 15 now. I think he's going to get. I think Roman Dolidze would beat him. I just think so lowly of Bruno Ferreira. I just don't think he's gonna do shit in this division worthwhile. I still think Adiba Gutierrez should have got this spot, but whatever. And yeah, this fight was terrible. This was definitely the start of a lot of mid on, well, not a lot, but a few fights of mid on this card. And yeah, very bad early featured prelim. Vittori checked out, and Bruno's just not good. Not a very good fight. What can I really say? I'll take my L there. That one I got brutally wrong. I got both of these brutally wrong, but I think this one, I can make a case for this one. Just like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, but pathetic showing from Vittori. He's just mentally checked out. So he's gonna be checking out of the UFC after this as well. So sucks, but what can you do if you're that mentally checked out? Good riddance. And yeah, those were the early prelims. Not great. Very heavily carried by Turner and Barashevsky. Everything else was kind of shit. Myron and Naimov was terrible. The knockout was not even that good. Mentor and Chocolate was the most pointless fight I've ever seen. And Ferrera Vittori could have not happened, and I think we all would have been okay with it. So, not great by any means. 2 really good fights, 3 really bad ones. Not great on paper. They were the weakest part of the card, and execution, yeah, they were about as strong as the prelims. So can't really do. Fine, about all. Next, yes, yawn. What's up? Long live. So let's see, 14 minutes to get a chat. We're making fucking good time. Yeah. What's up, Long Live? You get a shout out because you had to show up to chat. People don't show up to chat. Fuck them. Back to Jacuzzi for Mirab. I'll talk about that in a little bit. I'm not gonna shit on Mirab. I'm happy he's gonna actually get time off and get time to relax now. And we'll see what happens in the trilogy. It should be very interesting. And see what happens. I'm happy for Piotr. Piotr is phenomenal. Even Marab, we'll see what happens in the trilogy. Should be interesting. Should be very interesting. And yeah. How bad was Pantoja's injury? I I enjoyed watching it because fuck Pantoja. Yeah, I don't think it was that bad of an injury. I've seen worse. Like, it was like the closest thing I can compare it to is, I don't know, Jaden Daniels' arm injury. Trying to think what else. Obviously, Stella Nunez broke her arm as well a few years back. Yeah, it was an arm break. Obviously, I'm not going to show it because it's UFC content, but yeah, I'm getting, no one's going to go out and find it, but yeah, I, it was nowhere near the Weidman Uriah Hall injury or something like that, so. Yeah, I was not like, oh my god, I can't look. Because I laughed. I'm gonna be honest with you, I laughed at it, and we're gonna talk about that soon. Yeah, I had no real issues with it, though. I'm not squeamish, though. And I really don't think it's a squeamish level injury either. Maybe it's just me. As we go to our prelims, as we began with maybe the most disappointing fight of the card, because this should be way better than it was, and actually it was kind of lame, as we had Faraz Ziam versus Nassim Zarikov begin our prelims. The fight I hyped up all week. I said it could have been on pay-per-view, should have been a featured prelim, and it's kind of not good. Ziam cuddled him in round 1, beat him up in round 2, dropped him late in round 2. Shouldn't have been stopped, but guess who was reffing? Jason Herzog. And I wonder who he had in his parlay. Shit stoppage. I think Ziam was gonna win anyway, but still bullshit stoppage. And yeah, Ziam gets the win. Dude's so fucking good. Ziam is so good, man. Like, he's gotten so fucking good in these last couple years. It's insane. And yeah, running through Sadikov pretty easily. Didn't Nazim get fraud checked here? I kind of want to say it. No, that's a tough debate to be had. So he could have definitely looked better. Really bad night for the Ray Longo boys. And finally Marab did better than Nazim did. And yeah, great win for Ziam. Get him in the top 15 already. The dude is so good. And yeah, very good performance by Ziam. As I was talking, I would not be against seeing him fight the winner of our featured prelim, but we can talk about that in a little bit. Yeah, very good performance by Ziam. Still bullshit stoppage, but Jason Herzog, not even the worst stoppage of the night, and actually the worst one was timed by Jason Herzog. So, and yeah, I think you know which one I'm talking about there. So, yeah, good win for the bullshit stoppage. The might just be a fun fighter, not a great one, and see what happens. See what happens with Zion. Maybe he'll. What the fuck was that? Maybe he'll actually get a top 15 fight event finally, because he's more than earned it. So yeah, we'll see. Good one for Zion, one of the only good French fighters that are not complete cans or assholes. Is there another one? No, like Morgan Charrier is pretty good, even though he's gonna lose next week. Fuck Gon, fuck Manon, fuck William Gomez. I'm not a giant Benoit fan. God, there really is no good French fighters, are there? I like Frosty. I respect him and Morgan Charrier. As yeah, better not to talk about him. And speaking of things that are better left untalked about, our next fight. Yeah, this one was as bad as everyone said it was gonna be. Macy Baba versus Karine Silva. Yeah, not good. Not very good at all. Was it the worst fight of the card? No, I still think it's better than the Vittori fight or the Myron Santos fight, but yeah, it was not much better. Round 1, Karine just cuddled Barber on the ground. Round 2, Barber took over, did get front kicked in the face pretty hard. She completely went full goddamn actor mode. The referee was like, stop fucking acting. Well, she said she was goddamn dizzy and then shot a perfect takedown. Genius. Controlled the rest of that round, won round 3 as well to get the 29-28 W and get back on track. Yeah, first of all, I'm shocked she actually made it to the fight. Second of all, Yeah, it went exactly as I thought it would. She's just better than Karine. I think Karine is garbage. Again, she should be on a 3-fight losing streak now because she lost to Dione Barbosa. And yeah, this is exactly what the UFC wanted, an easy bounce back fight for Macy if she actually showed up, and she did. Still don't think she's that great. She's like a top 10 fighter at best. She's just a better version of Cortez in every sense of the word. And yeah, she'll probably go right back into fighting one of the higher named opponents. And maybe what's the top 15 looking like? I didn't think. Like, what is the top 15 looking like? Uh, hmm. She's probably gonna. Well, no, I don't know what they're doing with Grasso right now. I guess Grasso, depending on what she's doing, if she actually pulled out of the fucking Namajunas fight due to injury and not because of fucking she's getting moved to Mexico card. So yeah, probably Grasso and Barber would make the most sense. Don't know what Blanchfield and Manon are doing. Like maybe fighting each other until I don't fucking know. Flyweight's a mess. But yeah, I guess Grasso and Barber would probably make them. I don't know. That would be a rematch. Yeah, weird. Like you could do it. I don't know. That's what I was saying about that another time. And there's no reason Blanchfield would ever sign a contract to fight her again. It'd be a complete waste of time. So we'll see. And yeah, not a great fight. Easy one for Barber. Karine is shit. And nice little piss break during these prelims, even though the Zion fight was not good either. But, at least I had the bullshit finish. So, yeah, pretty shitty beginning to the prelims. But then we did wake up with a Terrence McKinney fight like we always do. And then the second to last prelim and the second best prelim, Chris Duncan versus Terrence McKinney. Yeah, this was fun for as short as it was. Duncan got cracked early, almost finished for like a minute, and then he bounced back, elbowed McKinney in the head, eye, something. And after that, McKinney just quit. He pretty much tried to give up on the cage. That didn't work. And then eventually Duncan locked in a anaconda choke and got to the tap immediately before the choke was really even in. And yeah, Terrence McKinney quit. Duncan gets to win. Looked fine. Lucky he's fought a guy who's a complete quitter. And yeah, not really much to say. McKinney is great as a hammer and a complete shitty nail. And Duncan was able to survive the hammer and fight the nail, so not much to say there. Fun fight as expected. Terrence McKinney has never had a boring fight, never will. And yeah, fun. What is there to really say? Duncan gets a good win. Good comeback win. And yeah, McKinney just really has no heart after that first minute, so simple. Fun. And then my favorite prelim in terms of karma's a bitch. We had a featured prelim. Exactly what I wanted to see happen. Manuel Torres versus Grant Dawson. Oh, I love how pay-per-views lately have been when boring bums get their karma. Brady, Leon, Dawson, Cantoja. Being a boring fighter is the worst base for MMA lately because they've just been getting their ass beat, and it continued here. Dawson couldn't get a takedown. He tried to have a striking match with Manuel, and Manuel fucking laughed at him pretty much and just waited to land the perfect shot. He did, knocked him out, and got the win. Love to see it. Great win from Manny Torres. Exactly what I want to see. Fuck Grant Dawson. And yeah, good one from Manuel. Getting out in the top 15, even though it's not deserved at all. I'm still not sold on Torres being some contender because all he's fought since the Ignacio Bahamondes loss is a washed, over and shitty Grant Dawson, so it's kind of hard to take much out of that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Still got to win. Knocked out Grant Dawson, which is always good. And see what happens. Good one from Manuel Torres. And I would say I'm to the top 15, and thank you for knocking out shitty Grand Awesome. So those are the prelims. A lot of the early prelims. 2 good things, and the rest was pretty bad. So overall, the only worthwhile shit on the prelims were Borshevsky, Turner, Duncan, Torres. Everything else was shit, meaningless, shit, little shit stoppage, and shit fight. So, what that tell you? Yeah, really about it for the prelims. Fine, ups and downs. 4 good, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bad, so a little more bad than good, but whatever. And perfect way to lead into the mainly good main card. So actually, I think the whole main card is pretty damn good. So yeah, I think easily the best part of the card. So let's take a look at it, shall we? Beginning with the main card opener, which sadly ended in a draw. Not really gonna waste too much time talking about it here. Now they're having the main card opener for the final pay-per-view ever. Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Gushkov. I've seen some people actually upset about this scoring. I don't get what the fuck there is to be upset about. They scored it perfectly. I wish verdict wasn't down every fucking 5 minutes. You know, it's verdict. So, let me get it up and working. There we go. I scored it the exact same way the judges did. Round 1, Blachowicz, he did a hair more. Round 2, a 10-8 for Grushkov. Round 3, Jan squeaked it out. 28-28. I don't really see another way to score it. Yeah, I think that's the correct scorecard, and just shows how unlucky Jan Blachowicz is, who is now in his last 4 fights 0-2-2, and I guess even if you gave him that Pierre win, he'd be 1-1-2, or you count the last 5, 2-1-2. This dude's on some Jimmy Crute bullshit. It's like, what the fuck's going on? 2 draws in his last 5 fights. It's like, what the fuck? This dude can't catch a break. He still looks good. Like, this is not even the worst outcome, to be honest. This is kind of good for both guys. Jan still looks pretty good. He still looks like a top contender in that division. And Gushkov showed he can be a top contender in that division. Why not top contender, but he can hang with some of the top guys in it. Good fight. Good fight. Good showing by both. Neither take a loss here, which kind of sucks. Because that really does nothing for the rankings. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do now. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. Both looked good. They scored it correctly. A win for either side would have felt pretty wrong. And, yeah, not very much else to say there. Then we move to the second fight of the main card, which on paper was the worst, and in execution actually might have been the best. Somehow, I think this was better than the main event. Fight me. As we had in the second fight of the main card, and maybe the most predictable, Peyton Talbot versus Henry Cejudo. Yeah, Frank Ocean beat the living shit out of Cejudo for 15 boring. Well, not boring, 15 minutes. What else is there to really say? Cejudo had nothing for Talbot on the feet, on the ground. This was a layup for Talbot, as we all knew it was from the minute it was booked. And Talbot gets the win, retires Cejudo, gets the top 15 ranking that he does not fucking deserve and has no chance in the top 15. And, but yeah, the fight was pretty okay, so if you want to look at good and bad. Yeah, pretty fucking simple. Yeah, fine fight. Talbot schooled him for 15 minutes. I don't think anyone can even give Cejudo a round, even if you picked him. And, yeah, that's about that. Next. Good riddance, Cejudo, you bum dwarf bitch. You got beat up by O'Malley from Wish. God, Talbot's not even good. That's embarrassing. What would O'Malley actually do to Cejudo? Jesus Christ. Yeah, easy one for Frank Ocean. Not very much else to it. Then we have maybe the most controversial part of the card. And speaking of that terrible stoppage from earlier, I think this is obviously what I was talking about, because what the fuck was this stoppage as we had in the featured bout of the Ka to see who gets the next title shot? Tatsuro Taira versus Brandon Moreno. Um, Weird. This was a really weird fight. Round one, nothing happened. Moreno had Taira in a fucking arm triangle for like 6 goddamn years. And then the round finally ended. And then round two begins. They trade some shots. Taira finally gets a takedown and kind of starts to dominate Moreno. Locks in the body triangle. Moreno's kind of just stuck. Even Taira starts landing the ground and pound, and eventually the ref stops the fight way too fucking early. And yeah, and that was a god awful stoppage. Not really sure what else to say there. That was a terrible stoppage. No shocker, it was Mark Smith, one of the shittiest refs ever. Why was he doing a pay-per-view goddamn featured bout? I don't know. But, sure, man, Taira gets the win. I feel bad for him because this win is tainted by the shitty stoppage, but whatever. What can you do? Taira gets the giant win, locks in the title shot, which we'll talk about in a second, and sends Moreno down the rankings a bit for the first time in forever. And yeah, good one for Taira. Now, even if the stoppage was pure bullshit, still got to win. I guess everything worse. And good one for Tatsuro Taira. Kid's amazing. I don't know if he's a win about. I don't think I'm gonna pick him to beat the champion, but he's very fucking good. And yeah, shitty stoppage sucks, but win's a win, and that's about that. So Moreno will bounce back like he always does, beating up fucking, I don't know, Asuyama Bayev or some bullshit. And yeah, that's about that. Not really much else to it. And then the moment that made me smile, laugh, and everything in between. Oh my god, I have a grin just beginning to talk about it now. Just as they already popped it back in. Yeah, it's a Jaden Daniels injury. Like, it's a little bit worse than a Jaden Daniels injury, but speaking of that, what's up, Chrome? Good to see you, brother. Oh, my favorite fight of the night, the one that made me smile and laugh more than any other. Karma is a beautiful thing. Oh, bring a tear to my eye. As we had the co-main event of the evening to crown a new flyweight champion, Joshua Van versus Alexander Weak Arm Cantoja. He did it. The boyhood dream has come true. He broke that Can's arm. I loved every second of it. I watched a replay every single time they showed it with a grin on my face, laughing. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. It was so fucking good. I love Karma. I so fucking love Karma. My favorite fight of the night. I love Joshua Van. He's so good. I'm so happy for him. Fuck Pantoja. Good riddance. Dancing on his grave. Pissing on his grave. Whatever one you want to put. He ain't gonna come back the same. He sucked anyway now. He's gonna come back from a fucked up arm. Yeah, he's done. He sucks anyway. Good riddance. You were never touching DJ in terms of greatness. DJ could beat you with both his arms tied behind his back. And yeah, I loved it. I loved it. I'm so happy. I laughed so hard when it happened. When it happened, I started laughing immediately. It was so good. And yeah, good riddance, pussy. Karma the bitch, ain't it? Him, Brady, Leon, Blau, fucking Grant Dawson, I love seeing boring cans get karma, and that's what happened here. Thank you, Joshua Van, the champ. And now, like I said all week, the next flyweight title shot will be Van and Taira. And guess what's next flyweight title fight? Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Taira. Book it immediately. I can't wait. Thank you, Van. Fuck you, Pantoja. You bum bitch. Not my favorite knockout of the year. What else can I say? It was actually his shoulder, not his elbow, according to Dana. I don't know how the fuck that makes any bit of sense, because I saw the elbow go fucking sideways. I didn't think his shoulder moved a goddamn inch, so whatever. The machine ran out of juice. Was it that, or did Jan just have the greatest night of his life? I'm leaning towards the latter in that debate, but fuck if I know. Speaking of that, the main event of the evening for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World, with a giant upset to end the final pay-per-view ever, the final pay-per-view fight ever, Piotr Jan versus Merab Dvalishvili. I had Jan 4-1. I think it was 3-2 Jan pretty clearly. 1 and 3 for Merab, 4 and 5 for Jan. Round 2 was the debatable round, and it feels like Jan won that. Jan gets the win. No debate, Jan won the fight. Overall, it felt like. And yeah, Piotr gets a giant upset against Merab, who maybe just fucking fought too much. Maybe Jan just had the best performance of his career. Whichever one it is, it happened. And Piotr Jan's the champ again, 2-time, setting up the trilogy sometime next year. Crazy. This fight was decent. Still not 5 a night. I think there was 2 or 3 fights better than it. But yeah, 3 was Jan. He hurt him and slammed him. Well, the head slam might have been fucking meaningless. It didn't even hurt Merab because he's not goddamn human. I still don't think Merab is actually human. The dude took 100 punches to the face and laughed at him. So I guess his liver is his goddamn weak spot. Yeah, it was a good fight. Jan had the best performance he's had in a long time. He got the belt back. It's like 2-time. And we'll see if it was a fluke or not in the trilogy. Again, that'll probably happen sometime next year, I would imagine. Maybe like August, September. I could see Merab deserves more than enough time off. And the dude finally can take a break and relax. Piotr has never been the most active guy, so August, September next year, run the rematch. See what happens. Let's see, was it a fluke or is Merab kind of just done? I still say he's the greatest bantamweight of all time. I still say he's probably fighter of the year. But yeah, kind of just fell short at the end. Still, I would say he is those two things. But at the end of the year, Piotr Jan is a champion. And see what happens to the most skilled bantamweights of all time, to the best bantamweights of all time. See what happens. Run a trilogy sometime next year and see if it was a fluke or Jan just leveled up that much to being better than Merab. We'll see. Good fight. Not a fight of the night any means. It's a fight of the year. No, again, it wasn't even the best fight on the main card. And yeah, good win for Piotr, getting the belt back that he really never lost, for being honest. And we'll see what happens. Good fight, good way to end off the final pay-per-view ever. So yeah, that was the card. I enjoyed it. I thought more good than bad. The only bad parts of it, I would say, these two sucked. This portion of the card was really bad. And after that, I think Duncan through the main event was all good. I think Iwo, Turner, Duncan, Torres, Vukovic, Talbot, Taira, Van, and Jan were all good. Maybe Taira can get taken out of that because it's kind of bullshit. Find 4 bad fights. The rest was good. I enjoyed it. Of course, made my favorite knockout of the year. And I loved it. What else can I really say? I loved it. I love that fight. I really enjoyed this card. It was fun. If the pay-per-view was a year, probably not. It's probably top 5. I mean, because the rest of the pay-per-views this year were terrible. Or good, more most of them. But yeah. Like, what can I really say? Um, very fun card. Very fun card. And I enjoyed it. What else can I say? So, fun pay-per-view, fun way to close out the pay-per-view era forever. As of next time we are watching a numbered card, it will be on Paramount for whatever the Paramount subscription is, and we won't have to fucking watch it illegally, so... Yeah, speaking of that, Abby Chrome brings it up in chat. His Go Milk's all over the place. Let's check out what happened on Go Milk tonight. Obviously, I did very okay on picks. Only I got 8 of 14, so it's very decent. Who won Gold Milk tonight? I looked earlier. It was some speed dude or whatever. MB Speed. Did Hudo forget how to wrestle? No, he just couldn't because Talbot was better. Talbot schooled him in every aspect of the fight. MB Speed is or Seed, I mean, Saeed is the Go Milk winner. 3-time champion. Good on him, man. Respect. What 2 did he get wrong? Dawson and Rob, right? I would have to imagine. And those had to be the 2 he got wrong. Let's see, you got that right, yeah. And all of these right. Oh, you got Torso. Oh, yeah, I guess Jan would have to be one. That'd be Marab, right? Yeah. Oh, no, so that and missed the other one you got wrong? Oh, he picked an Azim. So, yeah, I got the rest right. We got wrestled to death in a couple fights ago by someone much better than Henry Cejudo. Jaime Barcelos would school Cejudo right now, so... Yeah, Cejudo just sucks. Like that, we all knew that was a layup for fucking Talbot. That's why they booked it. So I'm still in the 60% club. Love it. But I'll also show off my picks. 8 of 14. Not thrilled. Nah, and I'm not saying Talbot's good. He's not. He's gonna get killed in the top 15, but he was better than Henry fucking goddamn. I'm back. My computer crashed for a minute. I am back. I don't know what the fuck happened on stream there. What the fuck does stream look like after that? Okay, so it just went quiet. Good. Cejudo Olympic gold medalist. Yeah, in 2008. It's 2025, dude. Come on. Josh Van pissed me the fuck off with the way he... Oh, fuck. I love Josh Van. That was amazing. I laughed so hard when he broke his arm. You're in the wrong place to complain about that. I loved every second of it. I've never laughed harder. I could watch that arm break all day. I love Joshua, man. That was amazing. Truly amazing. He did nothing wrong. I wish he broke the other one. It would have been even funnier. I loved it. I fucking loved it. Can't say anything bad about Van. He did everything right. Fuck Pantoja. I love Karma, man. I truly love Karma. To look at my goat milk, of course I started off with wins and then took my L's. I still stand by this pick. Yeah, this one. God damn it, Vittori, you dumb shit. God damn it, Azim, you dumb shit. God damn it, Terrence, you dumb shit. Yeah, and all that. I told y'all this was an easy pick, y'all don't listen. And then this idiot couldn't get a win, so... Yeah, 8 correct, a few L's. No, take it. It could be much worse. Yeah, it happens. It happens. What can I really say? So, let's take a look at the people we follow, how they did. Forgot to do that earlier. We'll look how Moss did. How did the mystical stream so up and good? How did mystical do tonight? Whoa! What the fuck? Did me make picks tonight? What the fuck? Who had a sympathy pick? You can't make sympathy picks, Chrome. What the fuck happened to Moss tonight? Did he get hacked? Naimov? Yeah, that's very questionable of a pick. Cool. Vittori, that checks out. Sadikov, that checks out. Yep. I understand the Dawson pick. Yep. Meringue, he fell for the old dudes, man. He don't listen. Man, this is the worst Moss I've ever done. He only got Talbot, Macy, Turner, Ewo, and Mansour. He can't be picking Tomato King, bro. Yeah, weird to see Moss do awful. Weird. Geez, Chrome's here, so let's see how Chrome did. If you're here, I'll look at your percentage. Or if you're Moss. Oh, dude, Chrome, you suck too. What the fuck? This card was not that difficult to goddamn predict. I expect better, brother. Okay, good. Okay, start off good. Okay, I understand that pick, and good. Goddamn, so you went 0 for 4 on the main card. So you went 0, 4, and 1 on the main card. You know better, man. You can't be picking Triple Dwarf. The dude sucks. The dude was never good. They gave him a tribute package for his career highlight being a robbery against DJ. Like, what the fuck did this dude ever do worthwhile? Like, I'm not even like trying to be funny. What the fuck is Cejudo's legacy? A robbery against DJ? A win against a flyweight TJ Dillashaw and a 60-year-old Dominic Cruz? The dude sucks. The dude's fucking garbage. Like, what the fuck did this dude get a tribute package for? He's garbage. I don't get it. I truly don't fucking get it, but whatever. Stipe didn't get a tribute package. Let's just always remember that. Stipe never got a tribute package. Crazy. No, we'll get Smokey gets a pass. He's not here. He'll still get what he's up to. How did he do? 6? Am I the only one who actually did decent on this card? What the fuck's wrong with y'all? Like, it wasn't that hard of a goddamn card to predict. Lyron, Mentor, okay. Smokey picked Hudson too. I'm not alone. That's a different story for a different day. He picked Van. Okay, Smokey did. My hair better than a few others. That's good. Alright. I think we looked at any of everyone's picks. Only fighter to defeat a fighter on EPL. True. But also it's fucking TJ who had about 1 pound on him left after that stupid weight cut, so. Not here. Yeah, I think that's everyone worth looking at. Look at the leaderboard, anyone else crazy? And did anyone do really well? I did not go perfect on picks, so yeah, I'm not thrilled about that. You say that dude won 3 goat milks and he's in 4th place. Looks like John Guy's gonna win goat milks this year unless someone just fucking beats him next week, which I doubt. Let's see, where did everyone place? Tim Moss's parents did way better than he did. I finished 23rd somehow. Gozerian, I've not seen him since we played DayZ. Man, I gotta scroll forever to find y'all. Y'all let Blind Beauty do better than you. Come on, guys, I expect better. D-Rest placed 33rd. Tone did 31st. Vast did 47th. Yeah, I think he's better at fantasy. Not Vast is cool. Anne did 42nd. Yo, what's up, Vita to fuck. Vita to me style. Checking out the Go Milk rankings. And then this is where we'll find Boston Chrome on page 5. 55th and 57th. Should have stayed retired. Yeah, it would have sounded a lot better. It sounds like Van is going to be in Japan. That'd be amazing. Sign me up for that. That fight and card would be amazing. So, was Smart retired while still on top? Yeah, Khabib's a lot smarter than a lot of fighters if you really think about it. So, good on him, man. Good on Khabib. And, yeah, very good card. Very good card. I don't know. Why? Who you got if they play in Japan? I struggle. I think I think Van might squeak by Taira. I think Taira's very good, but I think Van might be a hair better. Taira looked fine tonight, but that was an awful stoppage. And he would have probably won round 2? Would he have won round 3 against Moreno? Who knows? Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick Van in that fight, but that's one of the best flyweight title fights of all time, and I cannot fucking wait. Flyweight is saved. It's a new era, a good era. We're done with Brandons and Cantojas. I can't wait. I truly cannot wait. Van Taira. Yes, I think that was booked in the past. We didn't even know how good that fight was back in the day. It was booked back in 2024. Only if we knew what they were trying to give us back then. What a fight. I can't believe we're gonna get this. I can't believe we're gonna get this fight. It has to be one of the youngest title fights of all time. I think, which was Van 24 and Taira's 25. So one of the youngest title fights ever, one of the highest level. Probably DJ was great, but a lot of the opponents sucked. Maybe the highest level title fight in flyweight history. I can't wait. This is gonna be fucking amazing. Wow, I'm so fucking pumped. Flyweight is saved. It's in better hands now. Got Koji Horiguchi on the way up. Book it. I can't fucking wait. So excited for this fight. Can't wait. Oh. There you go. Flyweight is saved. But yeah, not trying to think what else there is to talk about fight wise. Actually, I could say for Tuesday, but we can look at we're gonna look at the fight announcements for tonight because fuck it, I want to look at all the fight news we had tonight because there was a lot. 324, we got a few fights, and of course we'll talk about these more on Tuesday. But we just talked about what here now. Added 2 more prelims, 324, 1 decent, 1 shitty. I know, good and bad. Should be fun. They really filled out 325 for better or worse, I would say. Junior Tafa back, Gross, Spivak, and Delesia. And Awfully and Yiza. They rebooked that Oban fight. Nice. Killian Sal killed him, stupid fight. And shit, crap. Jacoby and Malk and Crude on a pay-per-view. Taito Iwata and Taoshin Teixeira. Shit. Fiziev and Rufy. Interesting. Hooker and Benoit. Good goddamn look to Hooker. That'll be interesting. I think that card's fucking terrible. I truly think this card's awful. Yeah, I'm sorry, Australia, you deserve better. They announced that Seattle is getting Strickland and Fluffy. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That's a big one. I'm very excited for that. That's a big fight for both. And I think that's everything they announced. I don't think they added anything else to any other cards. So, yeah. And obviously I'll talk more about these on Tuesday in their own little sections, but just as a quick little comment on them. So very fun and interesting, very interesting shit book there. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So UFC's doing good right now. Got one more card ever on ESPN and this year, next week, which should be very interesting. I'm very intrigued in a lot of these fights, and we'll see what happens. I'll also talk about this card tomorrow, but mainly Tuesdays, and we'll really get into the weeds on this card, and should be fun. So yeah, UFC is good right now, man. UFC is good. Van's the champion. Piotr and Marab, we're gonna have a trilogy. Flyweight and bantamweight are good, and yeah, card today was good. We're gonna get Van Taira, fucking Cejudo's gone. Jan Blachowicz can't get a win to save his life. Grant Dawson got knocked out. Terrence McKinney quit. Macy Barber maybe was there, and etc. etc. If they're going in the right direction, which is something we never thought we'd actually be able to say, because usually it's always going in the worst direction possible, but they're really getting their shit together. Slowly. I still think there are many fuck-ups they're making, but overall I think they're making more good than bad, and I'm excited. I'm very excited. Obviously I'll talk more about all the future shit tomorrow and Tuesday, and should be fun. UFC is doing some good shit. They'll have one more card left this year for 6 weeks after that. And then we come back end of January for some fights. Should be fun. I'm excited, and see what happens. So, not really much else to say. And then, how long have I been going on? Already 1 hour, pretty much. Yeah, close damn to it. A lot of people call Van a fake champion. What do you think? Fucking fake champion. He beat a fake champion. Now he is a real champion. Fake champion. Fuck off. He beat the fakest champion. I don't want to hear it. Not his fault. Pantoja's a soft little bitch. So fuck him. Van's the champ. And he's gonna fight Taira and be that fight with Taira is gonna get more eyes and excitement than any fight Pantoja has ever had in his goddamn career. So I don't want to hear it, cry about it, suck a dick. So, not very much else to say. Fun card, and but this weekend's sports is not over yet, and we still got some sports tomorrow to talk about. So I'm not gonna go super in depth here. Let's take a quick look at what fantasy bullshit we got going on. So let's do that. Going into tomorrow, we have I'm still meant to lose to Tone. Great. Ninja is meant to beat Vast. Interesting. Matula and Shiesty in a close one. I think she finally set her lineup. She did. And Chrome getting a free win. Chrome's still here. Good. I'm happy for you, Chrome. You playing Herbert's fucking mental. But, good luck. That's gonna be interesting there. And then in the NBA League, NBA, which is Giannis is finally wanting to get traded. Long over fucking due. LeBron didn't score 10 points for the first time ever. I'm beating Botter still. I might take it up. Chrome is an easy win here in the NBA League. Bots and Matua in a close one, and Fast getting a free win. You'll love to see it. So, yeah, there you go. Fun, excited for the NFL tomorrow. And that should be very exciting. Always very for that. And we'll see what happens, man. So, should be fun. Fights tonight were really fun. I swear I record the goddamn recap for them. Joy, can you hear the excitement in my voice? So excited to do that. Yeah, it is what it is. And I really enjoyed the card, man. I don't know what to say. I really fucking enjoyed the card. I thought it was fun. And what can I say? So, tune in champs. some other fun fights under it. Very good card. Very good card. And what else can be said? So there you go. Not really much more to be said. I'll go for a couple more minutes though. Chat whatever you want to talk about for a couple more minutes, because I was gonna rush out of here. So yeah, we want to talk about these last however much longer we go. But after that, we're gonna get out of here for Saturday night. So yeah, very fun though. Such a good card tonight. I enjoyed it, and see what happens. Really see what happens. Yeah, not really too much else to say there. Appreciate the coverage always, man. It's my pleasure to cover something and have anyone actually listen to it. For the few people that do show up, I really appreciate it. It's my pleasure. I'm just some idiot getting to talk about the fucking shit I love to watch. So, I love it. So, they might not like my takes, but I don't give a fuck. I'm honest, and that's what people hate. So what should Jan do next? He's gonna have the trilogy of Marab sometime next year. I would guess August or September, or in that ballpark. So I would imagine. So I don't know what else you could fucking do with him. And sure. Yeah, I appreciate it. I really do. Someone has to. I don't know. I would have to think at this fucking point. So, appreciate it. No one else fucking does, because no one even shows up to stream. Put a goddamn thing out there and no one fucking shows up. So what does that tell you? Whatever. That's why I faint it. You think Morale is gonna be able to figure out how to be Yondo? I don't know. That's easily the most intriguing part of a trilogy. Of that trilogy, can Marab make it a fluke, or did he just actually get beat by someone better? We're gonna find out. I'm intrigued. I think that's gonna be one of the more interesting fights next year. So, gonna find out a lot about both of them. Seem to have been figured out. Yeah, Jan had either Marab just really looked like shit, or Jan had the greatest performance of his career. One or the other is true, and I'm not really sure which at this point. So we're gonna find out sometime next year. So I said if I go Jan in my head, I think it's a clear 3-2. Like Jan, I think clearly won. I think any case Marab is very weak, and yeah. I think Jan dominated the last 2 rounds and got round 2 is how I scored it. So, very good fight. Very good fight. Still not even the best fight on the card or the main card. I think people are a little bit pushing it there. Like, I just definitely should have not been the fight of the night, but whatever. Whatever. I think there are a few better fights, but whatever. Last pay-per-view main ever. Sure, give it fight of the night. Why not? It'll be interesting. I don't know. The trilogy's gonna be interesting. I'm very. It's gonna answer a lot about both. And if Marab dominates again, that's gonna show us a fluke. If Jan beats him again, then he just has Marab's number. So, it's gonna be intriguing. It's gonna be very, very interesting. I think that's gonna be one of the more intriguing fights of next year. So, whenever that does eventually get booked, it'll be interesting. Those first few rounds were real close. Yeah, I think Marab got round 1 and 3, 2, 4, and 5. Go to Piotr was how I looked at it. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. It was good. It was a very decent fight. I don't think anyone's gonna dispute that idea, but let's see if it's a fluke or not. We're gonna find out sometime in 2026. There's no one else in the division who can try and fight for the belt. O'Malley's coming off losses. Looking who the fuck else is? So I can see how you saw it 3-2. Yeah, again, very good, very good. So we'll see what happens. We'll really. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I think that trilogy is even harder to predict than it's extremely fucking hard to predict. So yeah, I think that fucking. I think the trilogy is gonna be one of the harder fights to pick next year. To go down again, though, it's a classic. Yeah, it's gonna be that. I think the betting line for the trilogy is gonna be weird, and I think it's gonna be very difficult to try and predict it because either you're gonna be on the side of saying it wasn't a fluke, or you're gonna say it was a fluke, and you better be right. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very fucking interesting. So I'm intrigued. I'm excited. A lot of again word to get that and fucking Taira Van next year. That's gonna be awesome. Still a few shitty title fights to start the year, like Patty and goddamn Lopez, but I think by the time we get to a few months in the year, we'll start getting a lot of good shit, and it should be fun. It should be really fun. UFC is doing good shit right now, and UFC is doing a lot of good shit right now, and yeah, just again, tonight was fun. The future of I think 2026 is going to be a really good year. I think they're going to have a lot of decent fights, and I think it's going to be more than a bit interesting to see what, like, even just tonight, what we get out tonight again is a trilogy and Moreno and Taira fucking Van. So I don't know. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun, and yeah, hopefully they would get Pierre Albert booked eventually. Maybe Aspinall will stop pretending he has an injury and actually fight. Valentina will beat Natalia Silva sometime next year, I think. If she started, maybe. Whaley will beat up Dern sometime next year. Hamza might fight before 2029. Islam, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do if he's gonna fight next year, knowing him. Ilya's gonna kill whoever wins in January. And yeah, that's just champs. We got a lot of interesting prospects going into next year. Paramount deal, who knows what happens with that, how that turns out, what other special shit we get out of that. It's gonna be fun. I think 2025 has been really interesting. 2026 is gonna be fun. And I think running 2025 on a high. We'll see what happens with the fight night next week. And yeah, should be fun. So, but yeah, I still gotta record a goddamn recap, which I don't fucking want to. So everything around where one of his balls were all nice. Yeah, Marab could have done a few things better, and, like, not get kicked in the liver every time Jan threw it. So when the Brock Salmon coaches need to adjust his cup after every round. Yeah, whatever. Maybe that's the fucking technique he uses. Beats me. Claire didn't help him too much tonight. Again, maybe block a liver kick once. It'd probably help. So I don't know. So, but yeah, not really much else to say. fun card, fun final pay-per-view ever. And yeah, or next time we see a numbered card, we could retire all the old sites for watching pay-per-views. And now we just gotta get Paramount Plus and enjoy. So that will be fun. And I can't wait. I can't wait to not have to do all that other extraordinary bullshit to watch a pay-per-view. So I can just flip on Paramount and enjoy. So that's gonna be sweet, and can't wait. Too bad that was gonna have to be for Patty Gaethje, but you know, we take what we can get. But yeah, I think with that being said, I really don't got much else to say tonight. Had a great time. Hope you all enjoyed. 156 views. Shout out to y'all. About time. If I was purely on the corner, I'm calling Coach of the Week. And if I with those adjustments, maybe very good possibility. Shout out to everyone who's in chat tonight. If you're in chat, you get a shout out. If not, fuck you. Brock, Samson, right at the end. Vietnamese style. Bleh. Chrome, Birdie707. Shout out to him. Who else do we have? And then Long Live. Shout out to y'all. 3 likes. Okay, whatever. Is what it is. About time we start getting some fucking views around here. I'm not doing this shit to talk to myself. So, hope y'all enjoyed. Yeah, tonight was fun. Also, obviously, I'll have a recap for this card video-wise out sometime tomorrow. Don't expect it early. So we'll be doing the hangover for the card and a fellow recap tomorrow as well, which will be fun. And yeah, had fun. I'm tired. I said I record a goddamn recap. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to that at fucking all. But I did it for y'all, and hope y'all enjoy it. So I'm ready to get out of here. Unless anyone else had anything else to say, I'll give it another minute or so. Got any other shit you want to talk about? But if not, I'm ready to get out of here. Call it a night on the final pay-per-view night ever. Crazy. It's fucking crazy. This is the final pay-per-view ever. We used to pray for times like these, and now it's finally happened. Pay-per-views are dead, and now we never have to fucking watch it bullshittily ever again. That's amazing. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say there. And yeah, if chat, y'all have nothing else to say, I'm more than fine, ready to get out here and call it a night. So I think I'll do just that by saying, as always, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please like, comment, subscribe to subs goal by the end of 2025. I don't got the most days left to hit that goal, so could maybe hit it. If not, we'll hit it in 2026. And as always, unless I'm going to say something which I don't believe I am, fun final pay-per-view night ever. Let's head to a fun Sunday to end off a great weekend. To do that, I say, as always, RX. Pantoja probably broke his arm. I watched it happen. I loved seeing it. My favorite moment of the night. My favorite knockout of the year. Loved it. Thank you, Joshua Van, for that. And fuck Pantoja. Karma's a bitch. So it's fun to dance on his grave after the fact. So just beautiful, ain't it? I love it. I truly do. So, and I swear that fight I could not ask for anything else in that fight. Exactly what I wanted to see. I want to probably make a short and make them on that too. So we'll see. I probably will. With that being said, not very much else to say. Outside of, as always, RX out. Good vibes. Only. And always.